You know, it's been a while since I've posted on this YouTube channel, and to be fair, a lot of the videos that I do record end up getting transferred to my computer and they stay there for months and then they get deleted eventually. But, you know, today I had a very interesting find and I thought I had to record it, and this is for sure going to get uploaded. So, here we have the Aiwa stereo. It's the CX-NA555. Now, a quick little story on how I found this. I went to an estate sale. An estate sale is basically where, you know, they sell a bunch of things around the house that's just laying there because someone died and they're trying to get rid of all the shit real quick. So, I was going to get breakfast and I found an estate sale, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me just go in, let me see what they got. So I was walking in, and as I was walking in, I was like, yo, imagine I find like an Aiwa stereo in here. Like, I shit you not, I really did think that in my head. Like, literally walking in the front door, I said that shit. I was like, yo, imagine I find an Aiwa stereo. And I'm not gonna lie, this one was on my wish list. This exact one was on my wish list. But the one I really want is don't even remember the model name, but it has a similar screen, just bigger, and it has more features. But anyway, as I was walking in, to my right, the corner of my eye, to the right, I saw one speaker on the table, and I was like, no freaking way. So I went to check it out, and it was just one speaker. And I don't know about where y'all are from, but here, you know, there's always these exact same pair of speakers that are lying around just anywhere. Like, I swear to God, at a Goodwill, you can find these. But just a pair of speakers, or just one speaker. So when I went over there to check it out, I was like, yo, no way. It's just one speaker. So I was like, all right, whatever. You know, it's crazy that I said Aiwa. I thought Aiwa, and there was one speaker there. So I walked the rest of the house, and I checked it out. And then as I was leaving, there's a hidden closet, and I saw the unit and the second speaker. It was in the closet, and it looked kind of closed off, and I was kind of like, shit, I should probably ask if it's for sale. So I went to the guy and I said, yo, is the stuff in the closet, is it for sale? He automatically knew I was talking about the stereo, so I was like, yeah, the stereo. So he was like, yeah, man, it's for sale. So immediately I asked the price because I didn't want to pull it out and then he was going to ask like $200 for it, because these things are really expensive. They pull up eBay and they automatically see, oh, they're $200. So they sell them overpriced as fuck. So I asked the price first. He said it was 30. He said he wanted $35. So, you know, that price is not bad at all, especially for a full stereo system like this. Not bad at all. You know, I live in Texas, as you guys seen in the meetup videos. I'm from Texas, so a lot of what happens is a lot of these stereo systems get bought and they get shipped right to Mexico so they can go sell them for more money. And you know, that's kind of stupid, but you know, it's whatever. Anyway, I don't mean to yap, but I mean to ramble, you know what I mean? So anyway, he told me the price, and the first thing I looked at was the screen, because you don't want to buy one of these stereos and then the screen is super dimmed out. So I had to check the screen, and look at this, guys. Look at how bright this shit is. It's insane. It's so bright. It's brighter than my other Aiwas. It is like bright. So I tested the speakers, everything worked, and then for some reason, he had a tape in his back pocket. So he gave me the tape, and he was assured they were working. So I put the tape in, knowing that it wasn't going to work, because none of the tapes work on these damn things. So I put the tape in, of course, didn't work. So I said, hey, you got to take $30 for this, bro. Tapes don't work. So he was like, all right, whatever. So he took $30, cashed up them the money. And so I loaded it into the car, and here we have it. We have the Aiwa stereo system. Now, the only reason I bought this is because I wanted to add it to my Aiwa collection. As you can see, I have a bunch of Aiwas here. And, you know, I thought it would look cool in my collection. There's still another Aiwa I want to buy. I don't know the model number, but it has a similar screen. But anyway, this is the Aiwa CX-NA555. The 555. This is actually a very popular Aiwa system. Everyone like has this thing, bro. I swear. So obviously the tapes don't work. It has cassette. The CD, I'm not sure about the CD. I have not tested that yet. The buttons they don't work either. Yeah, they have problems functioning. So it has auxiliary and tuner, of course. So here are the speakers. You can see we have the powered, super boosted Megatronic woofer in there. And then we got a tweeter in the mid-range. The volume, of course, does not work. Oh, slightly, slightly. But, I have a remote here, so we're chilling. We're chilling, yes, sir. Honestly, I'm just really glad the display is, like, bright as shit. That's all I care about. I'm surprised we don't have the LED lights in here. We have some in the they're not even LED. They're just, like, green and red bulbs. Well, we have them in the CD player, but not in the cassette. So I'll go ahead and play this thing for you guys. I'll go ahead and play some tunes. It's got a real simple EQ, rock, pop, and classic, and then we got the T-bass. But yeah, let me play some. I'm not gonna stop the video. Everyone always tells me, like, oh, why don't you make your videos like you used to make them? So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make it like that. Uncut. Not circumcised, uncut. Raw. The bottom of the barrel. Alright. Look at that, we're already on a video. I don't know. Alright, I'll play this. It's cool. It's cool. Alright. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna be using rock. We're gonna be using rock with T-bass all the way up. Let me start the song. Here we go. Oh God. If you can hear it already, but the sound is very let's just say it doesn't match the appearance of the stereo. So on the messenger chat I was like, yo, look at this stereo I got, and one of the members were like, oh, the speakers are shit, they have no bass, it's a bad design, they're ass. And at first I was like, whatever, bro's just hating. I don't know what he's talking about. It has to be decent, because like that voice crack. Because honestly, these are decent. These actually sound decent. So I said, this has to be decent, bruh. It's biamp. It has to be decent. So anyway, I plugged it in. I had it on FM, and it sounded decent. It sounded pretty bassy. It sounded like it was pretty deep. It was pretty. Anyway. So then I go on to play it in aux, and well, here we have it. Yeah, so basically, I can already tell what's going on here. Um, so it's really hard to see because it's so dark in here. But so basically, hold on. All right, so basically, the whatever you call this, the built-in powered woofer is all the way back here, probably like right here. And then it has a very little cabinet. This is what you call their fake bandpass, because it doesn't have a port. So what they did was they pushed the woofer all the way back and they sealed it, and then they put this thing and they called it bandpass, and then they called it a day. And at first I thought, whoa, you know, are the boxes in bad shape, or is there leaking air? These things are in mint condition, like no chips, no detaching from the sides of the wood, nothing. These are in perfect condition. But it's just a bad design because the woofers are pushed all the way back here with very little enclosure, and then you have this stupid grill thing, and they call it a bandpass, and that's why it sounds like that. You know, it's funny because the same thing happens with this thing right here. They push the woofer all the way back there with very little enclosure, and then it makes that distortion, weird noise. And honestly, I don't see these things move very much. When I look in there, I don't see them move at all. Honestly, it's probably because there's so much damn pressure built in there that, you know, that's what's causing that. So it's just a bad design. And honestly, these things right here, they just scream at you when it's at max. And honestly, the sound does not match the appearance at all. These are by far way better than this one here. This is, I don't know if it's a newer one, I don't know. Obviously this has a smaller screen compared to this one. This one's super old. I'm not really sure. Also, this doesn't have as much features. It has the only a couple of EQs. This one has more EQs, and this one has a lot more with rhythms and beats and shit. But yeah, this thing right here does not match the appearance. But you know what? For $30, a lot of people are gonna say it's a scam, but I do not care, because this looks fucking sick. I mean, look at this, bro. Where's the fucking demo at? God damn. Fuck, huh? Alright, anyway. Yeah, so this thing right here looks fucking sick. I mean, look at this. I mean, even for the sake of a collection, of course I'm gonna buy it. For $30 to find a full set like this here in Texas is a miracle. A fucking miracle. I mean, these things get shipped off to Mexico and sold for way more than they're sold for here. And that's how all those people in Mexico make their goddamn income. By selling electronics from here that get shipped all the way to Mexico so they can sell them for more. And honestly, I'm surprised nobody took this one stereo. For $30, that is such a good deal. A miracle. A miracle. Either they're in pieces, either it's just the speakers. Very rarely it's just the amp. Either it's the speakers, no amp, or it's a full set, but for an arm and a leg, honestly. So I'm very glad I got this. This is a great I know if I would have just passed on it, I would have regretted it later. And it looks sick. I mean, look at this. This looks amazing. It looks amazing. And it really goes along with my collection. I still need to get the other model. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, that's the review. There's not much to go over this thing, honestly. I don't know. But I'm just glad I got this thing. But that's it. I am letting you guys know I did review. If you're keeping up with the channel, obviously I have a couple of new stereos. I got this one, I got this Philips, but honestly, those are gonna be reviewed on the JMA channel. Me and my friends did some reviews on them, so they're all gonna be reviewed there. We each did a review on each of the stereo systems. This was not at the meetup because I just got this today, but these two are, all of them are gonna be posted on the JMA channel if you want to see the review of them. But go sub to that channel and my channel, and that's pretty much it. So peace out.